Hello everyone, Kubo here, and I wish to take this moment to talk to you about my experience at Fan Expo Boston. Now, I was uh I was told by my friends to come out here and fly up and or take the train up and get up there as soon as possible because I would be able to crash for them or with them rather. So, I decided that I would, but I didn't make the decision until late Friday, and I got to Boston on Saturday. Relatively early Saturday. I'd say around 10:30. And for those of you who are wondering, Fan Expo Boston is a big fan convention. It's for the size of it and for what it is, it's actually it could be very entertaining for those of you who are used to those types of audiences and such. But here's the thing that really sets it off for me. And I love everyone. I loved meeting all the cosplayers. I loved meeting everyone that was chilling there. I love the stars, and I love all of the people who chose to visit. And there's nothing wrong with the people that I've chose to visit because they're awesome, they're great, and they're phenomenal people. But like the problem that I faced with Fan Expo Boston was that we are spending our money, our hard-earned money, uh, to go to a venue that is not fully being utilized uh, for what it is. Now, I want everyone to understand something. Fan Expo Boston takes place at the Boston Convention and Exhibition Center. Recently, it got renamed to the Menino Center. I learned about that from family members who live up there. Uh, and what happened here is abhorrent. Uh, uh, and it's absolutely dreadful. Now, the first image you're about to see on screen is the very first thing that you would basically see as you're walking into Fan Expo. This is the Boston Convention and Exhibition Center's front. This is where, for PAX East, for those of you who know, I go to PAX East every year. I've been to PAX East for almost every year for the past 10 years almost. Uh, and right along the stairs, let me try and do this. Oh shit, nope, I'm not gonna be able to do that. All right, so not right along the escalator there, just to the left. That is where PAX East you would pick up your badge. That is where you would pick up badges. That's where you'd pick up your stuff and whatnot. It is actually simple. And to see all of this space not even being utilized at all is abhorrent and offensive to us as fans. Now, moving on, we go over to the next image. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind this image is but from the exhibition center. This area was not being used. This area could have been used, but the next following couple of images aren't being used. Now, obviously, to the left is where, uh, if you see along that wall, that is where like almost half of the exhibition center is actually not being used. So, yeah, I mean, it's absolutely dreadful that people seem to think that this is fine, that not using any of this exhibition space is acceptable. Now, the next image I'm about to show you is something from a fan or someone who took a photo and posted it on Facebook. For those, I know I'm going to be using someone's photo, but I'm not using this to gain money or anything. So if you take offense to me using this video or photo, I apologize, but this needs to be said because this is dreadful. How do you move? Now, I know it's glaring. I know there's a lot of glare there, but like I'll bring it up the photo. Everyone there is is in that it's literally a crowd. It's a fucking death trap. And if the fire department was involved at all, this wouldn't happen. The amount of space that you have used and utilized is dreadful, it's abhorrent, and it's offensive to us as fans. Fan Expo Boston should be ashamed. I don't know if you guys are going to like this video or not. I don't fucking care. It needs to be said. This is bullshit. We spend hard earned money to be fucking crammed into this place like sardines. Give me a fucking break. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Just so you guys are aware, I will no longer be associating, nor will I ever choose to go to Fan Expo Boston or any of the fan expos as long as they're like this. Because this is absolute bullshit and it's abhorrent and unacceptable by any means of standard. The fact that I've seen people post about the bathroom situation too. The bathrooms were dreadful. They could not keep up with the amount of shit that was going through. The janitors did the best they could, and let me first preface this. I am not blaming Fan Expo, or I am blaming Fan Expo rather. I am not blaming the convention center staff, because there's a couple of things that needs to be separated. I know people who work at the Boston Convention and Exhibition Center. And I've even told them, I've talked with them about this, and they've talked to me about this, and we're in agreement. The amount of space that they had available was not even considered. So they didn't use it. They didn't utilize any of the space. They didn't utilize shit. And they weren't protecting us handicapped people. Because recently, if you guys haven't been aware, I'm filing for disability. I'm currently unable to walk far distances without a cane. My situation is different though than most handicapped people, obviously. So for me, I was leaning against a pillar near badge check, or where you'd get your badges. The pillar was right on my back, and all I was doing was trying to activate my pass, and they fucking told me to move. How do you tell a handicap, someone with a cane, or or someone like that, that you need to move, that you can do it indoors? That's how you fucking cause traffic jams. That is how you are going to fuck everything up for your convention. And I cannot wait to see how many fucking dislikes I get on this shit, because I know you fanboys are cocksuckers to those fucking douchebags at Fan Expo. I refuse to associate with them going forward, and I will never again go to a convention by them. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you guys when I see you.